Welcome to Rayat Online School Education 2021-22, Sadhguru Garge Maharaj College, Karad. Guidance by Principal Dr. Mohan Rajmane Sir. Standard 11, Subject Bookkeeping and Accountancy. Myself, Patel Madam from AGM College, Karad. Today we are going to see the problem number 1 for 2-column cash book of SEMA traders. Okay. So in my last lecture, already we have been seen about the 2-column cash book. We have seen the meaning, we have seen the format. Very important is the contra entries. 3 transactions are there on which contra entries are there and their opposite effects are there. We have also seen the various type of account. Let's start today with illustration number 1. Prepare 2-column cash book of SEMA traders. 2020 Jan 1 started business with cash rupees 60,000. 4. Cash deposited into Bank of India 25,000. 6. Cash purchases rupees 6,000. 10. Purchase computer for office use 22,000. 15. Sold goods to Rakesh and Company and received a bearer check 10,000. 20. Rakesh check deposited into the bank. So 15, date and 20 is going to come together only. 24. Paid carriage 300. 25. Cash withdrawn for personal use 3,000. And date 30. Paid rent by check 1,200. Okay. For this, first we will prepare the cash book, that is 2-column, cash bank on the debit, cash bank on the credit. Let's start with this problem number 1. For the solution, you know very well, up the title has to be given in the books of SEMA trader cash book. Okay, then you will make a format, date particulars, R number, LF number, cash bank, date payments, V number, L number, cash rupees, bank rupees. Okay, debit side and on the credit side. Let's start with the transaction number 1. In the first transaction, it is said that 2020 Jan 1 started business with cash. Whenever you start the business with cash, okay, the entry for this is cash account debit to capital account. Okay, so that means on the cash account debit side, you will write 2020 Jan 1 to capital account 60,000 rupees you will write in the cash column, being started business. Okay, this is very simple, as if common how you write for the cash book, it is same like that. Only it is same. Cash. What is the difference between single and 2-column? The difference is what? Whenever contra entries are there or bank related transactions are you will write in the bank account. Okay. Then next, and very important, whenever you write, you have to write the narration also. So what you wrote to capital account and what you wrote the narration, being started business. Then is about the date 4. On 4th, it is said cash deposited into Bank of India. What deposited? Cash. Did you remember something? Yes. It's a contra entry. What is it? Contra entry. Whenever contra entries are there, remember you have to write in the LF, debit side C and the credit side also C, and you have to write the effect on both the side. Whenever the cash is deposited into the Bank of India, you will write entry bank account debit to cash account. That means bank account debit to cash account. Both this side you have to write the effect. So bank account debit side, that means on the debit side, you will write date 4 to cash account, being cash deposited. In the LF number, you will write C. And in the bank column, remember which bank column? You will write 25,000. Got it? This was about the debit side. Then on the credit side, okay, what you will write? Again, 2020. First time you're writing, then you have to write the year, Jan, 4th date. And here what you write to cash? So there will come by bank account. Narration will be same as usual, being cash deposited. In the LF, you will write C, and in the in the cash column, you will write 25,000. This is your first contra entry in this problem. Okay, understood everyone? So whenever you deposit a cash into the bank, for that the contra entry is bank account debit to cash account. That means on the debit side, you will write to cash, amount you will write on the bank column, and on the credit side, you will write by bank, and amount you will write in the cash column. Like this, it will be easy to you to remember. Got it, everyone? So contra entry effect will come on both the side, debit as well as credit. But for this, you have to know the proper journal entry. Okay. Next is date 6, cash purchases. So, cash purchases rupees 6,000. So, cash purchases. Common entry, tell me what is this common entry for this is? Tell me, common entry for this is what? Purchase is an expense, cash goes out. So, your entry for this is purchase account debit to cash account. What is the entry? Purchase account debit to cash account. As purchase is an expense. So, you will write on the credit side. Because whenever you receive, it's a receipt side, whenever you pay. Purchase means you are purchasing, your cash goes out. So on the credit side, you will write date 6, by purchase account, amount in the cash column being cash purchases. Okay. Rest is all same, very common, very easy. Got it? Afterward, the next transaction for this, the next one we will go, that is about the date 10. On 10 it is said, purchase computer for office use. What you did? You have purchased a computer. For what? For office use. So again what? Purchase is what? Purchase is an expense, cash goes out. But what you purchase? You have purchased a computer. So computer account debit to cash account. That means payment side, credit side, you will write 2020 Jan 10 by computer account being computer purchase. In the cash column, you will write 22,000. Got it? Okay? Very simple because it's not a contra, common entry. Afterward, the next is date 15. On 15, it is said, sold goods to Rakesh and company and received a bearer check. Sold goods to Rakesh and company and received a bearer check. Okay, what you did? You have sold the goods. And what you have received? A bearer check of 10,000. So, common entry is this. You have sold good. What comes in? Cash comes in. And sale is an income. So, on the debit side, you will write again date 2020 Jan 15 to sales account being cash sales made. In the cash column, you will write 10,000. Got it? Yes or no? Okay. Further, it is said about 20, Rakesh check deposited into the bank. That means 20 transaction is related to 15 number. In the 15 transaction, as it is said that sold goods to Rakesh and company and received a bearer check. As you all know, bearer check is treated, whenever you receive a bearer check, it is treated as a cash. Yes or no? You all know this very well. So, over here, 20 number entry, whenever Rakesh check is deposited into the bank, again, entry for this will be bank account debit to cash account. What is the entry for this is bank account debit to cash account. That means you will write 20 bank. So what I say, bank account to cash account. Bank account debit side you will write to cash account being check deposited into the bank. LF, in the LF you will write C. In the bank column you will write 10,000. Okay, same 15 number, 10,000 you will write. And on the credit side you will write again 20 date by bank. That was what you wrote there, to cash. So here will come by bank. Being by bank account, being check deposited. In the LF, you will write C. And in the cash column, you will write 10,000. What you will write in the cash column? 10,000. Got it? Okay. So this was your second contra entry about date 20. Afterward, the next is 24. Paid carriage rupees 300. What you did? Paid carriage. Carriage is an expense. Cash goes out. When you pay carriage, it's an expense. Cash goes out. So you will write on the credit side, date 24, by carriage account, being carriage paid. And in the cash column, you will write 300. Okay. Date 25, it is said, cash withdrawn for personal use. Remember the word. If cash is withdrawn with the bank for office use, then it's a contra entry. But when the cash is withdrawn for personal use, it's a very common entry. Drawings account debit to cash account. That means on the credit side, you will write date 25 by drawings account, amount in the cash column 3,000. Being cash withdrawn for personal use. Got it? And the last is about date 30, paid rent by check. Paid rent by check. Okay? Paid rent by check. Rent is an expense. Cash goes out. But further what is said? Paid rent by check. Check means what is included over here? Bank. So entry will be rent account debit to bank account. That means on the credit side, you will write date 30 by rent account. Amount in the bank column 1,200. Being rent paid. Got it, everyone? Yes or no? Okay. So that was the problem. Solutions. Only 2 contra entries was there. 4 cash deposited into Bank of India. Bank account debit to cash. Same again, it was repeated for date 20. Rakesh check deposited. That was related to transaction number 15, dated 15. So again, the same entry had come for contra, bank account debit to cash. Further, we will see after solving the whole transaction, we have to see then how to tally it. Yes or no? The last is tally only. So what to do first? We have to see. Okay. Then afterwards, we have to see at the end of the problem when we are tallying it, we have to see the first debit side 2 columns are there of amount, cash and bank. Then on the credit side 2 columns are there, cash and bank. How to tally? Carefully listen. First we have to see on the debit side. Okay. First tally, take a pencil in your hand as usual and start tallying. On the debit side, how many amount are there? Only 2 amount is there. Okay. Cash column, 2 amount is only there. 60,000, 10,000. That how much came then? Cash column, 70,000. Again on the bank side of debit, only 2 amount is there. 25,000, 10,000. How much it came? 35,000. Okay. Then come to the credit side, tally cash. Okay. It will be less because debit is more than credit. Which amount is more? You all know you have to write on both the side. The 70,000 is more. 70,000 cash column debit side. 70,000 cash column credit side. Bank amount is more. 35,000 on debit side. 35,000 on credit side. Okay. Then what to do? Then on the credit side of cash. Okay. 6 amounts are given. We have to add all 6 amounts. 25,000, 6,000, 22,000, 10,000, 3,000, 300. Add the all amount. Okay, less that amount we have to less from 70,000. So your answer will come. We have to write at the end, that is 31st, whichever, because this is Jan and that is what? 31st. So 31st you will write by balance carried down. For cash, how much is the balance? 3,700. Just like that, we have to go for bank also. As bank column also, both the side when you see debit is more than credit. So on the credit side of bank amount, okay, only one amount is given. How much? 1,200. So what you will do? 35,000 minus 1,200. Your answer came 33,800. So at the date 31st, you have wrote by balance carried down, cash column 3,700, bank column 33,800. Okay, and below that already we have tallied 70 on cash side, debit and credit, bank side 35,000. Okay, then you all know very well, Jan 31st by balance carried down, same amount will be brought further to the debit side Feb 1, but you have to write two balance brought down, 3,700, 33,800. Got it, everyone? Yes or no? In this way, today we have solved the problem number 1. Okay, enough for today. Thank you very much.